All right, today we're going to answer another important question of the Bible, one that you probably have not considered before, which is why did Noah's Ark stop on Mount Ararat? In other words, why a mountain? Yahweh does nothing in vain. So let's take a close look. Genesis chapter 8, verse 4 from King James Version. And the ark rested in the seventh month on the 17th day of the month upon the mountains of Ararat. So here we have the mountains of Ararat. So, what is the Greek word for a mountain? It is vuno. And what is modern Hebrew word for a mountain? It is har. So far here, there is nothing to be seen. All right. Look at the Ave. Ave, or the language of Eber, according to the translations, because this letter here does not exist in any other language except the Ave or the ancient Hebrew. So Ave, Ave, and if you read it from left to right, you get what? Hebre. It became Hebrew. So in the Ave, which is the Hebrew language, it is to, ta, and o. So this is the Ave, ancient Hebrew word for a mountain, a to. Now, what is it called a mountain? What is a mountain called a mountain? In to, we have letter ta, meaning fixed in place or immobilized. And protruding or sticking out, and then the O, which is restricting. Altogether, a mountain is called a to because it is fixed in place or immobilized, and it is protruding, meaning it sticks out. And then ultimately, it is restricting. And a mountain is a natural barrier. And this is where we begin to answer the question why Noah's Ark stopped on Mount Ararat, or why Noah's Ark stopped on To, a mountain. The image that comes to mind when we speak of Noah's Ark on top of a mountain is this one, which in and of itself is the outline of letter ta. Wherefore Yahweh used the mountains of Ararat to immobilize the ark. The Ave word for to stop is ta, which is letter ta. It means stand still. And this is point number one. In point number two, ta or ta also means to protrude, meaning to begin or a reset. So the whole situation of God, of Yahweh, keeping Noah and his family alive was a reset for humanity. In other words, Genesis chapter 1 with Adam and Eve was the first Genesis, and Genesis chapter 8 with Noah and his family is the second Genesis, or the second beginning, a new beginning for the earth. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, Yahweh said to Adam and Eve, "And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth." It is the same words that he repeated to Noah in Genesis chapter 9. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. Tied to point number 2 is point number 3, which is in every numerology, letter Ta is also number 3, which is Don. It means a rebirth or a springtime, which is similar to a reset or a new beginning or the return of life. Again, in our every ancient Hebrew Thesaurus, the details about letter Ta are many. Okay, it covers many pages. Okay. I am confident that if on your own you look at this passage of Noah's Ark and take a close look at it through the lenses of the Hebrew or the ancient Hebrew, you will find other important and relevant details in addition to those three that we have talked about in this presentation. Again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned because we have more important information to share with you. Hey, Zande.